Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rattling the Rollcage. I'm your host, Randy Pettit. Man, what a bummer. I was there all pumped up and ready to go, and then the rains came on Saturday night, August the 14th, and it wiped out what was going to be a great program, including my son's debut in the Demolition Derby, but it's not to be. The rain got us. The Demolition Derby will not be rescheduled, so my son's going to have to wait till next year. Well, I do have some great news. We did it. We raised $3,000 plus for the Fox 8 Stuff the Bus campaign. $902 was collected in the red Salvation Army kettle, and yours truly, I did it again. I dug into my wallet for the other $98 that got us to $1,000. And our friend Brad Walsh of Brad's Golf Cars in Volusia Creek, he is sending them a check for $1,000 to match it. That'll get us to $2,000. And if you recall, I had already raised another $1,000 with the help of my good friend David Blevins, Mike Brandeis, and some other fans who kicked in with the $200 that got it all started. So we did it. We raised $3,000 to stuff the bus. And thank you to Fox 8, Van Denton, Kevin Conley, and all the folks there at the Madhouse on Fox 8 night. It was a terrific, terrific night. Well, we had some visitors in the pit area on Saturday morning, August the 14th. It was beautiful that morning, not so hot, and we had New Yorker Dave Sapienza there and the number 36 modified out of the stables of Burt Myers Racing. He was going to run both those 50 lappers and look pretty sporty in practice, but of course he'll have to wait because of the rain. Clint King, the Denton, North Carolina limited late model driver, has ran a lot of races throughout the Triad area. He was in the number 24 modified car out of the shops of Tim Brown, had run some practice laps in that car, and I'm not sure if he's going to run the 150, but look for him soon at the Madhouse. And my good buddy Roy Cook, the multi-time Ace Speedway modified champion, was there to check racing at the Madhouse off his bucket list, but he got wet just like the rest of us. All right, let's take a look at the points heading into the season finale on Saturday night, August the 21st, the Carolina Farm Credit 150. Tim Brown's job is pretty simple. If you think about it, he wants to go out there, win the pole, and win the Carolina Farm Credit 150, and he will be the first to reach 11 championships at the Madhouse. Nobody has done it before. Anything less would opens the door for Burt Myers. Just 4 points separate these two men, and with it being a double points night, that means the race winner is going to get 100, the runner-up gets 96, and you drop 4 points per position all the way back to 8 points for the 24th place finisher. So there is the possibility as much of a 92-point swing, but as good as these two are, that's highly unlikely. Oh, by the way, if, let's say, Burt Myers wins the race and Tim Brown finishes second, the points would be tied. But the tiebreaker of most victories would go to Tim Brown, who's already won 3 races to what will be Myers' second victory of 2021. So we won't complicate matters unless something really crazy happens on Saturday night. Folks, this is a 2-man race to see who gets title number 11 at the Madhouse first. And I want to wish both teams the very best of luck. When it comes to the Sportsman division, I can't help but think the rainout actually helped the Tiger Tommy Neal. There was going to be a pair of 20-lap Sportsman races, and those can be pretty dicey on some nights. Now, the Tigers got a 12-point lead with a 40-lap race using the restart cone to decide the title on Saturday night, August 21st. And the Tiger, Tommy Neal, is usually very stout in these type of races, so that makes him the favorite, in my opinion, to get championship number 2 for him. But I will say that Zack seems very determined to go for it on Saturday night, and he has had one heck of a season, and Mr. Oreo Cookie has won some of these 40-lap races in the past. And then we have Amber Lynn. Now, you know she's going to have more fans behind her for sure based on the reaction of the crowds all season. Well, regardless of how it lands, both she and our friend Mr. Oreo Cookie, they both have had a terrific year. Best of luck to all 3 of these teams as they duke it out to see who's going to win the championship. If there was anybody who benefited the most from the rainout on Saturday, August the 14th, I would say it'd have to be Billy Gregg. He holds a 30-point lead over second-place Christian Joyce in the street stock race for the championship. And with 12 Greg team cars out there, how can he lose? All right, I'm just kidding. But it does seem like the deck is stacked against the rest of the field when you look at Billy Gregg's experience. And we know that old Body Slam Billy proved in 2019 he will use that front bumper if he needs to. And certainly one of the most interesting title battles of the night will be in the four-cylinder stadium stock division. Brandon Brindle has a slim, did I just say that? A slender, there I go again. Brandon Brindle leads the points, folks, by one position on the racetrack Saturday night, just 4 points over the Slim Reaper, Grayson Keaton. Now, Robert Sturmiska, he is sitting right back there in third, 24 points out. Just 6 spots on the racetrack on this double point night. And yes, if all hell breaks loose, Robert Sturmiska still has a very good shot at the title. You know, it seems funny not uttering the words Chuck Wall and A.J. Sanders when talking about the Stadium Stock Championship at Bowman Gray, but that's the way the cookie crumbled this year for 2 of the greatest of all time in that division. Well, I think Saturday night, the Carolina Farm Credit season finale is going to be epic. And the only way to make it better is for you to be there. Hey, let's enjoy one last night at the Madhouse together, shall we? I'll see you at the track, and until then, may all your days be race days.